Welcome to Dropping In, a podcast of storytelling and interviews with your host, Winter Olympian Mercedes Nichol.
Thank you so much for dropping in on episode 26. The winter season is here, and I have heard from some professional skiers, professional snowboarders, photographers, filmers to find out what's in their pack. Today, I switched things up a little. Let me introduce episode 26 guest that we'll be dropping in with. I've had the pleasure of chatting with her on the Brenton on Tour podcast. She travels the world in a way that we all want to. She will plan your dream vacation on a private yacht, European getaway, or a family ski trip in the mountains. She owns and funds her own company, Jet Set Travel. She is a trained travel professional. She is a luxury travel planner. This world traveler, hat lover, coffee drinker, luxury travel planner makes travel easier for you. This girl must know how to pack for the winter. So let's find out what's in Addie Bell's pack. I love it, world traveler Addie Bell. Are you ready to drop in?
I'm ready to drop in.
Okay, well, it's a little different than Brent's podcast. I start with a rapid fire 10 questions. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Okay. Number one, really easy one. Where in the world are you today?
Las Vegas, home.
Las Vegas. What's the temperature there?
Cold today. I mean, it's
Like, what's cold?
Like for Vegas, it's cold. It's like in the 40s, maybe 50s.
Okay. You're wearing a sweater.
Yeah, it's cold.
Okay. Okay, number two. Obviously in the intro, I said that you book travel for people, luxury travel. Who can book with you and what can they expect?
Anyone. So when I say anyone, I'm talking about leisure and then also corporate companies. So if you're looking to just go away for the weekend, or if you're looking for a honeymoon, I can do everything from as little teeny 2-night trips to big extravagant bucket list trips. I'm more on the higher end. So my traveler is normally a luxury traveler, but I really can book anyone. I just usually go for that luxury niche for my clients.
Okay. I know I saw some private jets on your Instagram story.
Yes.
That thing looked sick. Number three, destinations for you. I want to know for you, and then what like the majority of your clients book, hot or cold?
I'd say hot. Today it's cold. I'm booking all snow destinations. I think I had like 3 people book Park City today, but normally it's hot.
Okay. So it's probably seasonal, right?
Yeah, it's seasonal, but I feel like a lot of it is honeymoon. They want to be by the water.
Right.
Caribbean, Maldives, one of those. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Number 4. What's the first thing that you do when you get to a travel destination? Because you also go to many destinations.
When I get off the plane, you mean? I usually get off the plane and then I'm looking for a restaurant, like a trendy, have to be eaten out type of restaurant that I go and check out for dinner or wherever, what time it is. Yeah.
Cool. Number 5. Do you upgrade your flight?
As in, do I upgrade it to business class or first class? What do you mean by this? Okay.
Yeah.
It depends. So I'm leaving next week to go to Park City and I'll just be in economy and there's no point for me to upgrade it. But when I went to Europe last year, I didn't upgrade it. I booked it in business. Like I usually, if I'm going to do it, I just book it ahead of time, whatever I want. So
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't know if it's like worth the extra money, but I don't hate the pods and the lay down ability.
So do you usually go business?
I used to when I had status, like when I traveled all the time for snowboarding, I was like, get me in there. Or we would all try as hard as possible. And it would be like the odd one of us that would get it and feel bad for the rest of everyone else. But it's so nice.
I used to fly standby up until about a year ago or so. I had standby access, and so I would just cross fingers for an upgrade.
Yeah, totally fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 6, we kind of just touched on this, but do you have advice for anyone looking to upgrade? Not just their flight, but maybe their stay. Like, say you're at the hotel and you're like, I might want an upgrade. Any advice?
Well, the biggest advice would be booking with a travel advisor, because we have relationships with the GM and people that you want to know in the hotels, to inform them before your stay, hey, who this person is. These are bigger clients of mine. They need to be top of the list for an upgrade. So your biggest chance of getting an upgrade is going to be through a travel advisor, because they can put you on top of the list for a travel for an
Travel
upgrade.
advisor.
Yeah.
That
So
totally
that's
makes
the
sense.
biggest tip.
That totally makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can always say something when you check in, but your name won't be on that list unless you're booked by an
Yeah,
advisor.
nice. Sorry, I know Addie Bell. Does that help me at all? Awesome. Okay, number 7, you on everything say you've got VIP perks. Can you expand on those?
Yeah, so one of them I just said, which is the upgrade. So you have top of the list status to be upgraded when you're
Mhm.
booking through an advisor. And then on top of that, the luxury hotels around the world that I partner with will also include breakfast included, typically for two. And then also, it's usually $100 resort credit or some type of other resort credit that you'll get. And then when you walk into a hotel, you'll get a welcome amenity, typically with a little like welcome of what maybe you're there for an anniversary or a honeymoon, but it's little special touches.
Yeah.
But those perks are typically always included when you're booking through an advisor when it's a luxury hotel.
Like a 4-star, 5-star.
5 star, 5 star.
5-star.
So all Four Seasons, montages, if you know, Andaz's, Ritz Carlton, St. Regis. I mean,
Okay.
there's so many out there. So it depends, but there's so many out there. A lot of them. I mean, there's thousands and thousands of partners I
Amazing.
have, but it's going to be the 5 star quality ones.
Cool, cool. All right, we're getting personal now. Number 8. What was the last app that you were on?
I have to look at my phone.
Okay.
What was the last app I was on? Instagram.
Instagram. I know that's like
Yeah,
kind of a classic go-to.
yeah. I was actually probably messaging you.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, number 9, Netflix or book?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I'm gonna say book, because I have Netflix and I just got into it within the last 2 months. I didn't really do Netflix before that. I don't really
Oh,
watch TV.
I will recommend Virgin River.
Okay.
Totally
Okay.
addicted. And it was filmed in Squamish, which is just down the road
Oh,
from Whistler.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I will look into that. Yeah, but I don't really watch much TV.
Okay, cool, cool, cool. Number 9. Oh, sorry, number 10. You have been traveling in COVID times, but
Mhm.
where's your next trip? I think you already told us.
I did. I feel like I go here all the time, but it's in Park City in 3 days.
Park City.
See
Are
family.
you a skier or snowboarder?
I do both, but you'd be embarrassed by my snowboarding skills. So let's say skier.
No, never,
I
never.
have both. I have both. I haven't snowboarded in years and I'm not that good, but skiing I've been doing since I was 3 years old, and we'll go down anything. I'll drop in on a half pipe. So
Yeah.
on
Nice.
skis, but not on a snowboard.
Okay. Wicked. Okay, so let's just touch on that a little bit. COVID travel for you. Is it difficult within the States?
You know, most of the trips that I'm planning right now are within the States, are all domestic, because that's where we're welcomed.
Mhm.
Since we're not welcomed out of the country in a lot of countries.
Yeah.
The countries that I am booking that are fine to have us are Mexico. You don't even need to go have a COVID test. Besides that, Costa Rica, the Caribbean, Maldives, Bora Bora, all those places that you can still travel to right now. There's just
Like
some more regulations
everywhere
involved.
that it's hot right now that
Yeah,
may
yeah.
not have as much COVID.
I guess, right? No one knows this day and age. It's like, who knows? Everyone's getting COVID.
No.
But yeah, but majority of the trips this year have all been in the United States, which is, it's been cool though to see clients taking advantage of their backyards. There's a lot of
Hmm.
people just driving to destinations, and taking advantage of what's here in the United States. So that's
Yeah,
been cool to see. It's a silver lining in everything, and
I
people are
agree.
exploring what they wouldn't normally go to.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, there are people that come to Canada that have seen more of my backyard than I have.
See, there we go. Have you left Canada at all?
I did. I actually, I snuck away to go to Mexico.
Oh,
My parents have a place down there, and um, he hadn't been home since March. So I went down to visit for like a month and a half.
wow. Well, that's nice.
Yeah, it was beautiful. San Miguel de Allende. I think we talked about that before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's
yeah,
so nice. Oh,
yeah. But
I haven't
then
left
you
the
have to do
country.
the 14-day quarantine when you come home,
Yeah.
which day
I,
5, I started talking to myself.
oh, I'm sure. So I was supposed to be in Mexico last week, but I canceled the trip. And I was going to be quarantining right now.
Oh,
So, but I'm not. I don't have to. The reason why I canceled is I wasn't going to be able to go to Park City if I went, and
right.
I made a decision to not go and go to see family in Park City instead.
That's
So,
nice. Well,
yeah,
Christmas is upon us,
yeah,
even though
yes.
this episode will be coming out after Christmas.
Oh, okay.
All right, Addie Belt, luxury travel planner. I want to know, and so do the listeners, what you have in your pack or maybe your handbag that you travel with.
All right. I have it right here. It's typically always the
Perfect.
same bag. I love big bags. Like I've always been a big bag go-to person because I have a lot of
Perfect.
stuff that I travel with.
Yeah.
Do you want me just to dig in?
Yeah. Show me what you
Okay.
got. Well,
Okay.
also
Well,
explain it for the listeners.
I'm gonna first start off with I have this clip on my bag. Can you guess what this clip on my bag is?
No, but you got this bag is like the size of you. What
I
it
know.
is that like a tag to find your bag made out of leather?
No. So this is magical. So I wear
Okay.
a lot of hats. I'm a hat lover, but
Yeah.
like all these type of hats. So when you're traveling, it's annoying to travel with a hat on, like
Yes.
carrying a hat, and then it gets, you can't roll it in your bag, all that. So this is a magnet, and you put your hat in it, and it hangs on your bag.
Stop it and it doesn't fall out.
No, I mean my hair's really gross right now, but I'll show you.
And it
You
hangs
want
off
this?
your bag.
And it hangs off your
It's a
bag.
keychain
So
for
this,
your hat.
yeah. So this travels with me, and it just hangs on the side of my bag when I'm
Oh
traveling.
my gosh. I'm gonna need one of those. Where did you get that?
Oh, I'll have to send you the link. Her name is Lindsay, and she has a company that she sells it at Nordstrom's.
Okay.
But yeah. Anyways,
Wicked. That's a great
this is
start.
this isn't that great? So this
Yeah.
comes with me. That's my bag holder.
Yeah.
Next we have, oh, okay. I always, now my hat's all messed up, sorry. I always have a scarf, even in the summer. This isn't a winter thing. I mean, it's winter because it's obviously my bag and it's cold, but I have this even in the summer because airplanes are freezing. So
Yes.
I always
True.
have a scarf in my bag, and it's typically a Lululemon scarf because I'm obsessed with the Lululemons, because these are, I'm sure you know, obviously it's out of Canada, that the material, have you had these scarves before? These Lulu
Are
scarves?
they the like they snap?
Yes. They have all the snaps
Yes,
on
my
them.
friends have those. I haven't had one yet.
I'm obsessed with it. I have so many colors because you can unsnap it and use it as a blanket, but then you
Yeah.
can also put it on or wrap it around your neck or sleep on it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Brilliant. A
go to.
versatile scarf, some might say.
Exactly. Yep. Next is a pair of cozy socks when I'm traveling on the airplane, just because it's freezing on the airplane and I usually
What does
don't
it
wear them
say on
on
the
the
bottom?
plane. Oh, these ones say, "My toes are cozy, my wine is rosy."
My wine is rosy.
Isn't that
Yes.
cute?
That is cute.
Someone gifted those to me. What else do I have? Oh, I travel with a booty band, so wherever I am, if I need to do an exercise,
I
I put the
completely
booty band
respect
on.
that.
Yeah. So
I
this is
I'm
one from,
addicted. I think COVID got a lot of people addicted to working out, and I
which is,
currently am
yeah,
again.
good. It's a good advice to have.
Yeah, it totally
Um,
is.
I have a book usually if I'm traveling on the plane.
What are you reading right now?
So, Well, I actually just got a new book that I downloaded on my Kindle this morning that I'm gonna start reading, but I'm finishing this book, which is called the Compound Effect. It's more of a business type book.
Okay. The compound
It's
effect. Cool.
basically to jumpstart your business, income, all that good stuff. Good stuff. Um, I have a hat because I'm traveling. This is actually my bag that I packed for Park City. So I have a
In
hat going
Canada,
with
we
me.
call that a toque.
A what?
A toque.
A hat is called a toque?
Well, it's what's on your head right now is like a brimmed hat, and what you just
Oh.
pulled out is like what you might call a beanie, but we call it
Oh.
a toque.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna call it a toque from here on out.
People are gonna be like, "Are you Canadian?"
Here, I'm going to, okay, what else I got? I have, oh my God, I have a line here. Do you really want to see it? Oh, this mask I travel with. It's called the jet lag mask
Okay.
by Summer Fridays. So this is great because when you get to a destination, your skin's usually super dry from flying. And so you
Yeah.
just slap this stuff on, and it can be either like a lotion, a mask you can put on for just 10 minutes to take it off, or you can actually sleep in it.
Hello.
So another tip that I do with this when I travel, I don't have it in here, but I carry this, and then I have like self tanning drops, and I mix them together. And so
You look
in the
bronzed
winter,
and beautiful once
I
you
look
get off the
bronzed,
plane.
but I mix it with this.
Okay.
Sanitizer in my bag right now because the sanitizer needs to go everywhere with you during this time. What else do I have? I always have chapstick.
Yeah.
I like Jack Black. This is a funny one. So
Okay.
for my Instagram, you probably see a lot of photos of me, like solo photos, like posing places.
Yes.
And a lot of the times I'm by myself.
Thank you. I was going to ask you that. I'm like, who's with you and taking these photos?
This thing's taking my photos.
Oh, a timer.
So it was a Bluetooth thing. So I just put it on my phone, and if you look at my photos, I'm usually holding it, but you can't see it. And so I just take photos with this, and it just takes it.
Brilliant.
So I carry my Bluetooth. I actually just bought a pack of 4 more of these on Amazon because I lose them all the time.
That's understandable. You need to put them on your hat keychain.
I do. A camera.
Oh, what kind of camera is that?
This is a Sony. It's nothing too crazy.
I know, but no one has cameras anymore. They just use their phone. So I think it's like astonishing that someone has a camera.
I do. I don't bring it on every trip, but usually if there's water, it does really great with the ocean, but sometimes for lighting wise.
Like you can put it in the water?
Like no, as in like it captures great photos with the ocean in the background.
Okay.
Weird. Like the lighting of it, the beach is better. I don't know.
Copy that. Portrait mode all the time.
Otherwise, I just use my iPhone.
Okay.
Vitamins with this little vitamin holder.
With like the old people vitamin holder?
Yeah.
Not that you're old. I mean,
no. Totally
everyone needs help.
Respect that. Yeah, I have that. I have a stand for my camera.
Oh yeah.
It also holds your phone. So when I'm using that little clicker, I use this.
So I have that for my microphone right now.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a tripod, a bendable tripod for your phone.
Yes. Yep. My wallet, and then an extra iPhone charger battery pack.
Oh, that's actually gigantic.
It's really heavy. This one is.
How long will that charge you fully?
Couple charges. Oh yeah, and there's 2 little charging things in it.
2 ports. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
like called the Anchor.
The size of my forearm.
I know, it's heavy.
Okay.
It will charge multiple phones. Oh, this is a ring light, but for your phone.
Shut up. Who has a
like
tiny
selfies.
Like handheld ring light?
I don't use it that often, but I have one. Ooh, I didn't do that.
Discotheque.
The heck. Yeah.
That's wild. That's smart. I mean, your Instagram photos are beautiful, so.
Oh, thank you. I mean,
it makes sense.
It's just me making them. I don't have anybody professional. I need to one day.
I also reused your quote the other day. What was it?
Which one?
Something about like 2020 just ruining our travel plans.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Like year 2020. Yeah.
Yeah. You really fucked up 2020.
Yeah, you really didn't. Some of those quotes are so hard. I consider like some of them I like reuse and I find from people, but then some of them I
Yeah.
make up, and I'm like, oh my god, does this even make sense in my brain? I
It's not
don't know.
easy. It's not easy.
No, and then I have a
Eminence.
sunscreen powder.
Eminence
Should I
sunscreen
show you?
powder. I used to be sponsored by them.
Oh, by Eminence
Yeah.
by Boul de Jour.
Yeah,
Did you ever? Yeah.
totally. Yeah, it's a
Yeah, that's
great
so
company,
funny.
all
It
organic.
is great, and they're Canada based,
Yeah,
right?
they're based in Vancouver.
Vancouver. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. I used to work in spas, so I'm very familiar with the brand.
Ah, very nice. Very nice.
Yeah,
You got a lot in that bag. Is there
I
anything
do.
that like you would potentially have if you're like you're going to Park City? It's
Mhm.
it's it's not always warm there.
No, it's
Is there
cold right now.
Yeah, is there anything else that you would like put in your pack just for winter?
I mean gloves.
Yeah. You got your toque and
I
your
got my
scarf.
toque and my scarf. What else for winter? Um, I mean,
I would
that's
have
pretty
like
much
a neck
what we have.
warmer kind of thing. Well, I guess you have
Yeah,
your scarf,
I have
but
my
like
scarf,
an extra.
an extra layer.
Yeah.
I
Just in
mean,
case.
nowadays I should have my mask on there. You know what I've noticed is like when I was in Park City last time, I was freezing and I was on a walk and I put my mask on because I was cold. Like, there's no one around me, but I'm like, I
Yeah.
need to put my mask on because I'm cold.
It keeps you
Because it keeps
warm.
you warmer.
Almost
I
too hot
know.
in the summer.
I know. I
I'll
know.
tell you that
But in the
much.
winter, it's like a bonus to have.
Yeah, it's true.
So
It is.
yeah, so that's been great. But
Awesome.
now that's pretty much. I mean, the hat's an added thing, but everything else is pretty standard.
Well, I really my takeaways from your pack are I need to get that hat. Um that hat
Holder.
keychain for your hat.
I'll send you a
That
link
would
of
fit
it.
on a backpack too, and then that just
Oh,
totally makes
anywhere.
sense. You might look a little bit like a Mountie, like a Royal Mounted Police, because having a hat on
Yeah,
your
yeah,
backpack, but
yeah.
I'm totally down, whatever.
Then you have to
Um,
carry it.
I know, it's so smart.
I know.
This is what it's all about. I'm learning things and we're all learning things. You have Okay, I do want to rewind to the socks.
Okay.
You take your shoes off on the plane and then put
So
those socks on? What's your
sometimes I have so I usually wear like sneakers or some kind of like Converse on the plane and I have like those little socks that are like you can't
like
see like the nose
tights almost?
kind of, but they're like you know what I'm talking about like those little teeny socks so they only go
Yeah, on the bottom of your foot, not like up your ankle.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I usually put these on over those.
Over those. Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm
And
cold or
then
if it's a long flight.
you would put your shoes back on to go to the washroom.
If I got up, yes. But I
Thank you.
usually yes,
I mean,
no, I'm not one of those.
the things that I am seeing, like now that social media is showing the
Yeah,
world everything, and you see like
I know.
people's feet and people clipping their
It's
toenails on the plane,
disgusting.
you're just
Oh, I
like,
know. I
I
know, it's
think I need to
disgusting.
go luxury traveling.
Oh gosh, no, yeah, no, I definitely don't expose my feet, but I will have socks on without my shoes sometimes. So you don't even see, like they're just down there, you
Totally
know?
fair. Totally fair.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, Addie, thank you for sharing what you have in your pack and also a little bit of an inside scoop to traveling to help people out. Thank you so much for dropping in with us.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much for dropping in. You can find all the dropping in episodes on the Dean Blundell Network or on your preferred podcast network, where you can subscribe and not miss an episode.